What's up, guys? Alright, so as you can tell, I'm trying a new angle in hopes that this will fix the glare problem. Um, I had actually contemplated doing it like this before, but I just didn't like the whole looking down because, like, I'm kind of, as you can tell, I'm looking down, at the camera, so I didn't really like that, but I figured if this will solve that bad glare problem, then I figured I might as well just suck it up and deal with it. So yeah. All right. So yeah, we got another part of the '80s metal vinyl. So I changed my mind. I decided that I was gonna do two. I'm just gonna do two more parts because I had way more records left than I thought I did. So yeah, it's not gonna be one long video like I originally planned. It's gonna be split up. Um, so yeah. But yeah, give me some feedback though. Let me know what you guys think of the new camera angle. Is this something that I should keep doing, or should I try something else, or should I go back to the old one? Yeah. So yeah, in the last one we left off with Slayer, and we're going to continue with some more Slayer. We got Rain and Blood, the third album. This is pretty much considered by many to be one of the best thrash albums ever, and some people even go as far as to say it's Slayer's best album, which that's funny. That's really funny. I laugh when people say that. But yeah, it comes with a lyric sheet here, just black vinyl. It's a pretty basic as fuck reissue. Yeah, I like this album, but it is quite possibly one of the most overrated albums ever. The previous two albums, Show No Mercy and Hell Awaits, and like even the couple of EPs that came before this, what you had Live Undead and Haunting the Chapel, even that shit was better than this album in my opinion. But yeah, I still like this album. I just think it's really overrated. So yeah, that's Slayer, Rain and Blood. And the last one for 80s Slayer, this is South of Heaven. This is a good album too. I'll be honest, it's been a fucking while since I listened to this album. Lyric sheet, just like the other one, and just black vinyl. And then after this album, let's see, there was Seasons in the Abyss, which that was an okay album. I used to have that one, but I sold it not too long ago just because I could never see myself throwing it on the turntable. But this album does have one of my favorite Slayer tracks, which is Ghosts of War. So yeah. That is South of Heaven, Slayer. And next we're going to talk about some more thrash metal, but we're going to move to Germany. This is Sodom with In the Sign of Evil. This is their debut EP. This is a reissue on Wax Maniacs. These guys do really, really, really good reissues. Comes with this really nice booklet. Lots of cool pictures and stuff. And then black vinyl, and then the B-side is an etching of the album cover, so that is very cool. Yeah, man. Great stuff, though. Not really a whole lot else I can really say about it. Just fucking pure, bestial thrash metal. Alright, that's Sodom and the Sign of Evil. And next we have their debut full-length, which is my personal favorite. This is Obsessed by Cruelty. Again, another reissue on Wax Maniacs. Super nice gatefold with pictures of the band. Don't think this one comes with a... Wait, yes, no it does. Doesn't it? Okay, no, this one doesn't come with a booklet. It just comes with a inner sheet here. I guess these are just like... I'm not quite sure what these are. It looks like interviews and shit. And then lyrics. So yeah, on this release, on the first LP is the American release of the album. And then on the LP2 is the German release, I believe. See, it's got the American flag, and I'm guessing that's the Germany flag. I don't know. Alright, so this is LP2. Comes on this kind of like weird green kind of color. And then... I know, I showed the LPs backwards. Sorry. And LP1 is this brownish kind of color. It looks better in person than it does on the video. So yeah. As far as the music goes, it's just straightforward, raw thrash. It's basically just a continuation of what they were doing, of what they did on in the Sign of Evil. So yeah, that is Obsessed by Cruelty, Sodom. And next we have their second full-length. This is Persecution Mania. So on this album, they kind of cleaned up a bit as far as the songwriting and the production. It's not as it's not as raw as the last couple releases. So yeah, another reissue on Wax Maniacs. Killer gatefold with pictures. And this also comes with the Experts of Sodomy, which is an EP. Forgot to mention that. So you got a inner sheet just like the other one, lyrics, and a picture of the band. I think this is just... Nope, I did get the colored vinyl. I can't remember. Comes on this really nice blue kind of splattery thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a marble. I don't know. There's some blackened stuff in there too. You guys should be able to see that. I think LP2 is the same color, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, as far as Sodom goes, that's the only shit of theirs I own on vinyl. I would like to get Agent Orange at some point. But yeah, that is Persecution Mania, Sodom. Alright. Gonna take a step away from thrash metal for a second here. This is Steeler with their self-titled debut album. And this is the only album. Yeah, actually, this is the only album that these guys put out. So this was a band that featured. You had Yngwie Malmsteen, Lizzie Gray from London. You had Ron Keel, obviously, who went on to form Keel, and then I forgot the drummer. Or not Lizzie Gray, Rick Vox. God damn it, I'm an idiot. I meant to say Rick Fox. I don't know how I got those two mixed up. Mark Edwards on drums. It says on the back here. Yeah, this is a fantastic album. This is definitely one of those hidden 80s heavy metal, hard rock gems, for sure. And it just comes in a plain sleeve, and then, yeah, there's not really much to it. Yeah, if you haven't heard this album, definitely go give it a listen. This is some good shit. I love this album. So yeah, that's Steeler. Next, I'm gonna go back for some more German thrash. This is Tankard with Zombie Attack. This is their debut album. Yeah, Tankard is just fantastic. They're definitely hands down one of the most consistent thrash bands. Their new album that came out last year was on my end of the year list, and it's better than most of the modern thrash, like the thrash metal albums that are coming out. So yeah, just the Combat labels there, not really a whole lot to show. Excellent album though. This is definitely one of my favorite thrash albums. It's just every song is good, just from top to bottom. Great record. That's Tankard with Zombie Attack. Alright, time for some good old-fashioned 80s glam metal. This is Twisted Sister with Under the Blade. This is the original Secret Records press. I've seen in a few places that people are trying to sell the Secret Records pressings for hella money. And dude, you can get this for really cheap. Actually, the sales sticker is still on the back of my cover. I got this for $10 at my local record store several years back, but do not overpay for this. I think I saw one copy on eBay that was just going for crazy money. I'm just like, dude, you can get this for so cheap, so do not spend a lot of money on this. But yeah. Anyways, debut album. My favorite Twisted Sister album, hands down. You got printed inner sleeve here with lyrics, logo, and credits there. Love this album. It's just fucking raw and heavy. I used to have the because a few years later. Atlantic when they were after they were already signed to Atlantic Records did a repress of and a reissue of Under the Blade, and it included a bonus track, I'll Never Grow Up Now. I used to have that version. I sold it. I don't know why, but I don't know. I think that was pretty much the only difference, and there was a different album cover and shit, but yeah. This is good enough for me, though. That's Twisted Sister, Under the Blade. All right, next up we have the follow-up, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, which is basically, in terms of the music and stuff, it's basically the same shit as what they were doing on Under the Blade, except there is a ballad on here, which is Suzette's song. Yeah, You're Not Alone. So, yeah, that's basically the only difference. So, yeah, here you got another printed inner sleeve with lyrics, credits, and pictures of the band. And, yeah, basic vinyl. I mean, Twisted Sisters, this is not my second favorite, though. Stay Hungry is my second favorite after Under the Blade. But this is definitely my third favorite, though. My copy's kind of beat up, too. I would like to get a better copy, a cleaner copy of this, but whatever. Yeah, then you got the glammed up side there, and then the kind of like the street biker picture right there. Twisted Sister, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. And the last one for this video, one I just mentioned, we got Stay Hungry. Excellent album. Obviously, this was the album that fucking broke them. It had the fucking 2 big tracks on it. We're Not Gonna Take It and I Wanna Rock. So, which, I've said before, those aren't even the 2 best songs on this album. This album is just full of great, underrated tracks that nobody seems to give a fuck about. Like Burn in Hell, Horatoria, and The Beast is another good one. Burn in Hell, I don't know if I mentioned that one. Fuck, I don't know. It's been a long day. But, yeah. Again, just like the other ones, printed inner sleeve, pictures of the band, lyrics. Very nice. I don't have Come Out and Play or Love Is for Suckers. I really don't care to have either of those records, but I don't know. But yeah, like I said, that's the last one for this video. The next one will definitely be shorter. I think I only had 10 records exactly here. The next one's only going to be like 7 or 8 records, so yeah, it'll be considerably shorter. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, let me know what you think of the new angle, if I should keep doing this or not. And yeah, take care. I'll see you in the next video.